Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on men' first impression of you. What do they think when they first see you, talk to you, or even approach you? I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the four piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1, and welcome to your reading, Men First Impression of You. I'm going to give you clear insight on how do men feel about you, what do they think when they first meet you, talk to you, or even view you from a distance. I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can see that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing the Lover. And with the Lover energy, this is about men feeling that you would be a great partner to be in a deep, committed, loyal relationship with. They do feel like you would be someone that they could trust and depend on. I too also get the feeling that the first impression is that you're someone that will make a relationship stronger, if you know what I mean. Like there would be strength when it comes to you and them getting together. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men's first impression of you. What is it, Spirit? And you have here the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that is a very strong confirmation coming out immediately in your reading, because the Ten of Pentacles is about loyalty. It's about family, contentment. They feel like, see, there would be total love and support. So I just love this confirmation coming out immediately after the Lover's card. And you know what? I find this quite intriguing that the Lover's card and the Ten of Pentacles does have the same color combinations in the card. Look at that. The orange, the yellow. That is a wonderful, and the black. That's interesting. And it's about commitment, you being loyal to them. They just know that you're the one that would be considered, wifey material. Let's get more insight. Men's first impression of you. And you have here, tribe of the kindred. I carry your heart. I carry it in mind. So this is 3 cards coming out back to back. Not only the same color combination with the yellow, the oranges, and the reds here, which is quite intriguing to me. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Spirit. But with the tribe of the kindred, it's saying the exact same message, how they feel like you would be one with them in a relationship. You're someone that they could depend on, someone that they feel like you would just be there for them no matter what. You have the same ideals about relationships, about life in general, and you're someone that they could trust and depend on. This is quite interesting how all 3 cards just matched perfectly. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. Men first impression of you. walk each other home. Oh my goodness. Fourth card, and with walk each other home, this is again about being there for him, being his everything, connected. They feel like they could connect with you in this way. Like there would be just this perfect bonding energy of you meshing your spirits together and being one, being there for each other, walking each other home, sharing different ideologies, support for each other's goals and dreams. They just know that you are loyal, dedicated, friendly, trusting, and trustworthy. So let's get more insight. Men, first impression of you. Thank you, Spirit. All of these cards are matching up with your first card, the Lover card. And that's really rare for every card to match up immediately. And you have here the Daughter of Swords. So with this Daughter of Swords energy, this is air sign energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air sign, sword energy. In that top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, and the planet Venus. That air sign energy could be in your birth chart or the birth chart of the men who see these things in you upon first impression. But with the Daughter of Swords, this is about communication. They get the first impression that you can communicate very well. You can express what it is that you want. They do feel like, though, like upon first impression, that you could be a bit like of a brat, kind of like bratty, but not over the top pushy. And they actually like that about you because you will be someone that really just push for what you want in a relationship. You're not just going to accept anything that they communicate to you, tell you, say, or express. You're going to question whatever it is they have to say. And that's represented here with the Daughter of Swords energy. I do want to point out that with the 10 of Pentacles, that Pentacles energy is earth sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the top placements of your birth chart, or the men who have these first impressions of you. Let's get more insight. A man first impression of you. And you have here the Tower card. See, this is about you not, although you're warm, you would be connected and loyal in a relationship, trusting, you'll feel like that kindred spirit to him. With the Tower card, this is about you will throw a fit, okay? And I love the Tower card coming out immediately after the Daughter of Swords. You will throw a fit if he's not really being forthright with you when it comes to information. And another thing is there will just be an unrest, an upheaval if you find out, he's cheating on you or he's lying to you or betraying you. So they can definitely see that side about you as well. So there's like a duality that men pick up upon first impression of meeting you. So there's this warm, sensuous, loving impression that they get from you. And there's also this other side where there would be an upheaval if he tries anything, there will be ruin in the relationship, as seen here with the Tower card, especially if, there's any sort of manipulation on his part where he's taking advantage of you, any sort of violence such as financial, spiritual, physical, emotional. You're just not having it. You will do whatever it takes to let him know, hey, this is not going to happen. So he feels that Tower energy about you. You will stand up for yourself and there will be a change. Like, he will have to go. So this is about your standards, how your standards are really high quality. Your standards are such that you're not willing to jeopardize your self-worth just to please him. And so that's his first impression. Let's get more insight. What's his first impression of you? And you have here, hummingbird, miracles. So with the hummingbird and the miracles energy showing up here in your reading, I do want to point out that the hummingbird is about how you are the joy bringer. And you bless the world with positivity and love. So he can pick up that you do spread positivity. You're very fun to be around. And that also your energy, it just soars on your shining wings. And also you spread the miracle of happiness. So it's about your optimism. How, upon first impression, even seeing you from a distance, your resting face is very pleasant and it's very inviting. And when you actually speak to him upon first impression, you're very positive. You have a very positive mindset. So your choice of words are very light-hearted and they're engaging. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Men, first impression of you. What does he think when he first sees you, meet you, even observe you in public from a distance? What's his first thoughts and ideals about you? I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the card representing the Mystic. And with the Mystic energy being your first card, I'm feeling as if when men first meet you, the first impression is that you are not giving up information very easily. So there's a mysterious vibe about you, sort of like a scorpion vibe, a Scorpio, where Scorpio is very mysterious. So you're going to communicate with him, but you're just not going to tell everything, okay? And so Scorpio definitely could be in the top placements of your birth chart, your sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus, or Scorpio can be in his birth chart. The men that get this first impression of you that you're very mysterious. And it's not like you have things to hide. It's just you're not telling all of your business to them. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's his first impression of you? Listen to your heart. So with listen to your heart, I can definitely see that upon first impressions, men pick up that you definitely are someone that is going to go by the vibe, the energy that you pick up from him. You're going to listen to your heart and not your mind. And so because you know that your heart is your true cosmic GPS, it's the one that's going to tell you the truth, because your mind could kind of confuse you by the way he looks, how he smells, how he talks to you. You know that could be a bit tricky. So you go with how you feel, what vibe, what energy are you picking up from this guy? And he knows that about you. So let's get more insight. His first impression of you, what is it? And you have here Fox, clever. I love the Fox and clever coming out after Spirit just gave us the insight about this mysteriousness about you. That's a nice confirmation. So men's first impression with the Fox and clever energy is that you are very fast and you're smart, meaning that you move pretty quickly. You can get in and out of situations very quickly. You're very clever. You can read their ASSES, or you already know. You can read them. You don't have a problem. And also, they feel like your first impression is that you're someone that has solutions to problems, and they're easily found. And also that, again, it's about you listening to your instincts. The fox, you listen to how you feel upon meeting men, and they know that about you. And so also, they also get the first impression, though, that you are open to romance. So they get the impression that you're very sensual in nature, if you know what I mean. In the bedroom, you're very sensual. I said I will not leave anything out, and I'm not. So they get that about you, something about your sexuality, that nature part of yourself. They feel like, upon first impression, that you would be a warm and cuddly partner. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men, first impression of you. You have here the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, this is water energy, emotional. And those water signs that are highlighted here with this cup energy would be Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. In the sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. And we did pick up Scorpio with the Mystic, so I do like the correlation between the Six of Cups and the Mystic card coming out. Nice confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So with the Six of Cups, this is definitely about, upon first impression, they do get the sense that you are innocent in, this area of sensuality. Although, like, they feel like you would be, someone that they could connect with in that way. There's an innocent air about you, meaning that you're not of the streets, like you're not for everybody, if you know what I mean. And it's okay if some people are for everybody. That's just their personality or their nature. But they feel like you're innocent, like you would be a one man. You would be committed to one partner. And so they love that about you. There's an innocence there. There's also an innocence there that they do pick up about, certain things in general, where you're not going to be, putting your nose into things you're just truly not interested in. And so they know there's a lot of things that you don't know, but they feel like there's a lot of things that they can teach you. Let's get more insight. Their first impression, men first impression of you. And you have here the Nine of Wands. Wand energy, fire sign, creativity, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in those top placements of the birth chart, represented by the wands. But with this Nine of Wands energy, I do want to point out, this is really about how you have high standards. That's the impression that they pick up. You have high standards that you will keep and maintain your boundaries. So they know that they cannot cross you. They feel like, upon first impression, you would be a hard person to trick or try to manipulate, especially if they are a narcissist. So I feel like you have experienced a relationship maybe with a narcissist before. And so your guard is like up, and you have all those alerts, your antennas, your radar. You can pick up the slightest of movements, conversation, words, whatever they have coming from them, you can pick it up. And so you maintain and keep healthy boundaries as represented here in the Nine of Wands. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are men's first impression of you? And you have here, be there for you. So Yes, they feel like you would be a loyal relationship partner. Like you would be someone that they could count on and depend on. Very dedicated in the relationship. Committed, focused on growth in the relationship, building, liberating, you know. They also feel upon first impression, they feel like you're also there for yourself first. So the way that you look, you take care of yourself very well. Your essence is really exudes self-love, self-respect, unconditional love, and courage. So they know that about you. And this card is in great correlation with the Nine of Wands, how you keep your boundaries up. And that's very healthy. That's someone that really has a lot of self-love. And so they do pick up that about you. Let's get more insight. Men, first impression about you. Justice. So with the Justice card showing up, representing Libra in the top placements of the birth chart, Justice and Libra. So Libra definitely could be a top placement in the men that see this Justice energy in you. Justice card representing like it would be a win-win if men who their first impression of connecting with you, being in a relationship with you, it would be a win-win for them. But they also feel like you would want the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth about them, their background, their, past relationships, what's going on in their minds and in their hearts. You want the truth and you want it if you decide to date them. They just feel that. And so they also do get the impression that they can't play you because justice would surely be served. And they don't want to go there. They know you're clever, the Fox. They know you can pick up on their energy, their moves. You can sniff out when they are being very shady, hiding something. And so I love how the Justice card came out with the Fox card and how upon first impression, they just know that your instincts are on fleek and you listen to your instincts. So this is very wonderful here. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. Men, first impression of you. What is it that he sees, he gets from you, the vibe that he picks up? What's in his mind, his thoughts about you? Upon first observing you, talking to you, connecting with you, I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing the Siren. And with the Siren card, this is loud and clear that this is about ring the alarm. Upon first impression, men feel like you are not the one to play with, okay? They cannot tell you anything and everything. So they kind of pull back and they're very mysterious. They hold back because before they blow it upon first, meeting you or talking to you in person, before they blow it, they try not to talk too fast. But they feel like you will ring the alarm on their ASSESs. Yes, you're not putting up with any sort of manipulation tactics. So they do get that about you. Your guard is up upon first impression when it comes to men. Let's get more insight. Men's first impression of you. Care for yourself. See, I love this card coming out, care for yourself, because this is about how they see that you put yourself first, as you should, because self-care is your priority. You care about your mind, your body, and your spirit, how you feel. And that's important. And they feel like you do put yourself first, because also you do look very, very good. And they can see that you take the time out to, honor yourself. You have high worth, high self-value. And they know this upon first impression. Let's get more insight. Men, first impression about you. Starborn. Love the Starborn card coming out. I love the correlation and the combination of the colors with the Starborn and the Siren. Same color combo. I love when that happens. And especially when the messages are in correlation with each other. Thank you, Spirit. So with the Starborn, this is about, they see you as very beautiful. First off, upon first impression, your physicality. They see you as someone that could definitely be like in front of the camera, like a star, a celebrity. Even if that's not your goal, this is their first impression of you. They do also see that, can feel that, and they get the first impression that there's something about you that's very magical, and it shines through your personality. I feel like it has something to do with your gifts and, your creative aspects inside of yourself that they are picking up. You're very creative, very adventurous, and you just light up a room when you walk in. And men's first impression is that you can be in the spotlight. That's how they feel. Let's get more insight. Men, first impression of you. Men, first impression. You have here, Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here in the Sun, Moon, or Rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in the men's birth chart that do pick up this energy about you upon first impression. Also, this sword energy, air energy could be in your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But the Mother of Swords, it's about how you communicate. So they get the first impression that you would definitely be someone that is going to lead the way. You're going to also not only lead the way with authority, but they get the impression that you're very nurturing and that you would be telling them things for their own good. And if only they would listen. So that's the vibe they get from you, that motherly, warm, nurturing, but yet and still very disciplined, oriented vibe. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men, first impression of you. Oh, and these two cards just jumped out, so I'm going to pick one. And you have here the Prince of Disc, also known as the Prince of Pentacles or Prince of Coins. That is earth sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention. Your birth chart or these men that see you upon first impression. So with the Prince of Disc, they do get the feeling and energy that you can take care of yourself. You're very reliable and you will be loyal in a relationship. And they also feel like you can get your own money. Okay, you can fill that bag up, but they feel like there's a Prince Charming just waiting around the corner to do it for you. But see, you're very picky. You're very choosy, as seen here with this Mother of Swords energy. And so they know that you are, upon first impression, you're just not going to choose every person that comes up to you and has a story or even looks good. So very choosy. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men's first impression of you. The Keeper of Secrets, the Lynx. So with the Lynx coming out, the Keeper of Secrets, they do see you as being very mysterious, And you're not going to share all of your business. You're not about TMI, just giving too much information. I do see that. They get the impression that you take time out from the world to just be the observer. And nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. So they feel like they just can't get anything by you or past you. And we got that insight moments earlier. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. I do feel like they get the impression that you see other secrets and you keep them sacred. Like if someone tells you something you're not going to, and they say, hey, keep this to yourself, you got it locked. You are very trustworthy when it comes to information. They do get the impression that you do love to be in solitude, to be alone, a lot, but that's where you regenerate. That's where you find your strength. Let's get more insight. Men first impression of you. Men first impression of you. The sun. Oh my goodness. I love the sun coming out because the sun is in direct correlation with the Starborn card about you being in the spotlight. See, that's about being a star. The spotlight is on you. When you walk into a room, heads turn and they look in your direction because that's your energy pool. And with the sun card upon first impression, they do feel like you're very happy. They also feel like you have everything that you need as far as material happiness and wealth. And if you don't have it all, they know that you could get it because if this energy is just around you. They do feel like if they could be in a relationship with you, that it would really be a joyous outcome as seen here in the sun card. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group of 4, and welcome to your reading, Men First Impression of You. What do they feel, think upon first seeing you, connecting with you, observing you from a distance? What is on their mind the first time? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing the mentor. And with the mentor energy, I am picking up that upon first impression, men feel like you can teach them a thing or two, like it's something that some sort of knowledge. They feel like you would be like they can learn from you. You're very knowledgeable in different areas, broadly knowledgeable. You're a seeker of information. And the seeker energy, it's like represented by Sagittarius, the seeker, the traveler. You just love to find out things. And they get the impression that they can learn a lot from you. So let's get more insight and get details on this learning. Like, what is it that they feel they can learn? Thank you, Spirit. Men First Impression of You. Tribe of the Kindred Spirit. I carry your heart. I carry it in mind. So this is about becoming one with you. I do feel like, and I said I would not hold anything back, I do feel like they could learn something from you when it comes to like a sensual connection, connecting in a deep, passionate, loving way, intertwining your souls together, if you know what I mean, physically intertwining. They feel like you can teach them a lot. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men First Impression of You. There you go. Knight of Wands. The energy in these cards are so confirming. And just look at the color correlation between all three cards here. The orange and the black here, and the reds, and the Knight of Wands, the Mentor, orange, black, and red. And then you have here the Tribe of the Kindred, same color combination. And not only that, the correlation is deep, honey, and very confirming. Thank you, Spirit. I do want to point out, just first out, with the Knight of Wands, is that this is like a lusty spirit, free-spirited nature that they get from you, that they're picking it up, okay? Thank you, Spirit. And I love this coming out because I just gave that information seconds earlier where they feel like they can learn something from you in the bedroom, okay? And then immediately after that, this Knight of Wands shows up. Free-spirited, lusty, fire sign energy that they are seeing as a first impression from you. Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Wands energy representing Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the Sun, Moon, or Rising, 7th house of relationships, the planet Venus, or the 8th house, because the 8th house also rules over sensuality and sexuality. Thank you, Spirit. So upon first impression, men definitely think about sex first. When they first see you, connect with you, and talk to you. Let's get more insight. What's their first impression of you? Thank you, Spirit. You create your pain. So also they feel like upon first impression that if they get too close to you and you are not feeling them the way they feel you, they feel like there would just be so much pain involved and they wouldn't want to let you go so easily. So that's why, a lot of men are very reserved and standoffish when it comes to approaching you, because they do not want to create their pain. Because these men, they are the type that they will dive real deep, okay, into a relationship with you. And they don't want to let go. Like that Sagittarius free-spirited energy, you can't hold that Sagittarius energy down because they're about freedom. You're about freedom. But these men, upon first impression, feel like they want you all to themselves and they know they can't stop you or hold you back. And so they would feel like they would be creating their own pain when it came to being in a relationship with you, because they would not want to let you go. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Men, first impression of you. And you have here the 6 of Cups. With the 6 of Cups energy, yeah, this is deep here. This is about emotions and water energy. Water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. In the top placements of the birth chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, 7th house of relationship, or the planet Venus here. I do want to point out that with the 6 of Cups energy, upon first impression, they do feel like you're very generous, because you do share a lot of information, and maybe helpful information. If something comes up with like, hey, I got to renew my driver's license, you got some information on that. Or, hey, my sun's sign is in Leo, you got some information on that. So they do feel like you're very generous when it comes to sharing information. Also, they pick up that you're generous when it comes to your partner too. You will splurge on your partner, spoil your partner. You're just a very giving and receiving person. They do feel that, though, you expect reciprocity. So whatever you give out, you expect it back. If you give respect, hey, they better respect you back, or they have to bounce and they will be creating their own pain. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. Upon first impression, what do men get? Upon first impression. And you have here the Cougar, assertive. Whoa, yes, because this reading has been very fiery in nature. very emotional with the Cups energy, fiery with the Knight of Wands here, Cougar, assertive. So it's about upon first impression that men feel like, you're assertive, but at the same time, you're silent. And when you are silent, that's power. They feel your power. They do, upon first impression, they feel like you are a leader and you do have a leadership role and you take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have courage and confidence to succeed. They know that about you. They can see it in the way that you express yourself, your total essence, the way that you walk, and the vibe that you do give off. So let's get more insight. Men, first impression of you. Men, first impression about you. And you have here the Six of Cups coming out twice. 2 Six of Cups cards in 2 different decks. 6 of Cups here and the 6 of Cups here. So this is a very strong confirmation about the emotions that they are getting from you upon first impression. 6 of Cups, you're very generous. They know that about you. But at the same time, you're very courageous. You're very free-spirited. So, but with this generosity represented in the 6 of Cups energy, it's about giving and receiving. Whatever you give, honey, you expect it back from this male divine masculine energy. If you are loyal, you expect them to be loyal. If you're loving, you expect them to be loving. So they pick that up, and the men that can offer that energy to you, they want to connect with you strongly emotionally. So group 4, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.